So what is up guys, Killerkev, and today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website. This is going to be episode 170 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot in this video is going to be a mod called Rustic Islands. This is coming in at 233.1 megabytes of a download. This is a graphic overhaul / changer mod to the corresponding thing, covering all lands, coasts, rivers, the rift, the reach, and etc. Basically covers everything. As you can tell on screen now, it does look really goddamn beautiful. There's some screenshots if you want to go and check out this mod before grabbing some of the pictures taken within that gallery on the Bethesda.net website page. Again, links down in the description. Do have other different things extended if not added to it, such as obsidian weather, vivid farmhouse, and realistic water too. I'm running out 2 out of 3 of those particular mods that I have reeled off. As you can tell now, it does look really goddamn nice. It is kind of beautiful indeed. It does make the world a little bit more immersive for me, but the price of 233.1 megabytes, is it worth it? Let me know what you think of this particular mod if you're going to grab it down in the comment section below. For the second spot in this video is a mod called War Immersive Weapons, a weapons, armor, or robes mod. This is coming in incredibly low, 34 kilobytes of a download. Makes weapons swing faster, stagger more, or deal more critical damage. Weapons, armor, and robes, immersive weapons. This is a mod that gives you weapons useful advantages based on the materials that they are made out of. This gives you more good reason to use different types of weapons, such as switching them between in and out of combat, and it is all based off the materials, if not the bonuses that are corresponding to the weapon. Elven and glass weapons are lighter and they swing faster, doing more damage per second, but staggering less when doing power attacks. Dwarven and ebony weapons are heavier and staggers more when doing power attacks, but the swings are a little bit slower. Orcish and Daedric do more critical damage and swing at the normal speed. Dragon Bone do more critical damage and swing faster, but stagger less. And Iron and Steel finally has no particular changes. If you want to check out everything on this particular mod, as always, links are down in the description. It gives you an actual full synopsis, changes for each weapon, breaks everything down within at least 3 or 4 paragraphs of text. There's also a big paragraph on why this is more immersive. Pretty much to simplify it, that it is, if you actually think about the materials that are put into these particular weapons that are implemented for the vanilla based game, that we do have the opportunities to go along by. Even if you were just to show a normie just the pictures of some of these particular weapons, they would pretty much tell you these similar things, such as the Orcish and the Daedric do look kind of more sinister. They do look like they have a little bit more of a critical damage on them, you know, sort of a rigid blades and so on and so forth, so that is pretty much self-explanatory. But when it comes to an elven or a glass, they look quite elegant, which is obviously the corresponding to they are going to be lighter and swing faster. Again, an interesting mod, and it only is coming in at 34 kilobytes of a download. Could be a very interesting, if not viable, mod for those people who are playing in an immersive or a lore-friendly gameplay. For the third spot in this video is going to be Map Enchanting Extended. This simple mod lowers the lower tier enchanting perk to 3. Total extended extra 3 effects onto 1 enchanted item, and increase soul siphon from 5% to 50% on souls recharging weapons. The mod allows the Dark Brotherhood gloves, the double backstab damage, to once again be disenchanted and learn to be enchanted on another item. Very interesting indeed. For me, it's definitely going to be the souls recharging for the weapons. Again, that is probably the main reason I'd pick it up. Not too much of a fan of the Dark Brotherhood, if not have done it, but this is going to be 3.4 kilobytes of a download. For our penultimate spot is definitely going to be a very interesting one. This is off-shoulder third-person combat camera. Simply changes the third-person combat camera to how it is when you don't have the magic if not your weapon drawn. Pretty seamless indeed, that is for sure. It was very nice indeed. This is coming in as stupidly low, 339B of a download number. For me, this is definitely a gameplay changer for me. Definitely does change the entirety of combat. It is absolutely finesse. It's a little bit weird why that camera angle does change, but this one is very nice indeed, especially when you are running around with a two-hander. For the final spot in this video is going to be the TLS Bigger Hand spell effects. This one is coming at 469 kilobytes of a download. Makes the effects of spells on your hand much better and bigger looking. This is a mess changer only. The effects will not change and should be compatible if you are running any other mods that do change some of the visual effects to do with magic. So guys, that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to hit me up with a like on the video. If you're new around here too, make sure to click the subscribe button. Also click the little bell to get daily notifications on the channel. This has been episode 170, but until the next one guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.